and they came up and said, well, we have cash. Oh, okay, I'll take that and just run. And that's their personality. Well, we've got cash now. I mean, it just happens to be that we have all this cash. Family money is really what it is. We got all this cash, and we're going to come in with a cash purchase today to my detriment and of my commission, but we're coming up with a cash purchase at half of what they're asking, and we'll negotiate up a bit, but it is what it is. And the other realtor would never talk to them about the fact that as the bakery, they own all the equipment. They own everything in there. So if they leave at the end of their lease, it's a vacant space. That's all it is, just a vacant space. You know what I mean? Even the range hood they own. Right?
They're not leasing them?
No. No.
Places I didn't lease them.
Yeah. No, it's all owned. So anyway, that's real estate in a nutshell. It's changing. It's changing. All of a sudden we have houses on the market longer. We have things popping off and there's always going to be that craziness before the fall. And there is some craziness right now. There is still some craziness. I mean, agents are like, oh, you have to pay more than what they're asking and all that stuff. Relax. Relax.
So when you retire, a good realtor is going to be very hard to find.
There's going to be a lot of them out there, but they're not you have to want to end up with a good relationship afterwards. That's the difference. That makes the difference. So any questions on real estate, anything, because if I have a few minutes, I'll answer any questions.
You got it. No.
Okay.
I was going to say, when you say fall, do you feel like that's going to be as drastic as like a fall like 2008 or something along those lines, or more just a dip?
I think we've had so much upward pressure that has been excessive. Yeah. Upward pressure, more so than 2005, 6, 7. So the fall could be worse.
Okay.
5, 6, 7 was a money issue, right? I mean, that's different. Yeah, it was an inventory issue, and so boom, 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 things went up. But now things went up falsely. We had a worldwide pandemic. People didn't sell. People were like, when the pandemic hit, we'd don our mask and go show a home. People would want to show a home. I get a phone call. I wouldn't even be representing the seller, right? I'd be representing the buyer. I get a phone call from the seller. What surfaces did you touch in my house? Did you touch doorknobs? Did you touch this? Did you touch that? Did you wear gloves? I have to sanitize this entire house.
No, we said open sesame and walked in.
Yeah. Right? What surfaces did you touch? Right? What do I know what surfaces we touched?
Everything.
The whole house.
Right. So it was a very unusual time in world history that drove prices through the roof. People weren't spending money going out. People were making false incomes from the federal government. Right?
22,
yeah.
College.
And making money.
And they gave me a house.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, like for me, it was a mortgage rate at $900 a month. I've never had rent almost that low.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden, everyone else, like the world is falling apart in that sense at that time. And it's just like, okay, now your mortgage rate is $2,100. It's like, well, wait, I didn't start making new money. I didn't have
no
extension on the house. Why is the cost going?
Right.
But I mean, that was different. That was in the variable rate interest rates or whatever it was.
That's what happened.
Yeah, it was very different from now. Not an interest rate.
I don't do variables with people. I don't do them. There's a reason for them. There's a reason. There's a use. There's a very good use, but not just to get a house.
Good for the first
Because